This video is going to leave you guys feeling a whole lot of ways. That's a little bit disclaimer before you continue, because your emotions are going to be going up and down. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Eze, and in this video I'm going to basically summarize my third trimester, or the ending of my pregnancy before I give birth. So stay tuned and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I was pregnant and active and so happy and so fit and enjoying my pregnancy. I worked out a lot. I went to the gym and it felt good. I felt strong. Even though people complained a lot about it, I didn't care because it made me feel good. My baby was happy. I was happy and I felt amazing. Until I fell down the stairs. Yes guys, I was 32 weeks pregnant when I fell down the stairs. I was perfectly fine. I was working out before that, and then one evening I wanted to go downstairs to make salad for the family, and because my first son requested to eat salad that night, so I lost my balance and I fell down a flight of stairs because I was at the top of the stairs, and I fell on my bum like douche 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 till I got to the bottom of the stairs. And at first, because that was the first time I was falling down, like since I became an adult, if I got, like, I'm always very, very careful. I can't remember the last time I fell down anyways, but it was kind of funny. And then I just sat down at the end of the staircase and I just laughed it out, and my mom was in the kitchen then, so she just kept screaming, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Anyway, I just laughed and brushed it off like, I'll be fine. Nope. No, I was not fine. I went to sleep. I didn't know the dangers of actually falling down while pregnant, because I felt like since I didn't fall on my stomach, I'll be fine. The baby was still moving fine. I felt her moving, so until in the night I started feeling bad pain in my lower abdomen. So I brushed it off again and waited till the next morning, and the next morning it became so horrible that I couldn't bear it anymore. So I asked my husband to take me to the hospital. Then I arrived at the hospital, and then, you know, they hooked me up. They said I'll be there for a couple of hours. That is very, very dangerous for pregnant women to fall down the stairs. They want to make sure that there's no placenta abruption, which is when your placenta separates from the uterus or the uterus wall. Yes, and if that should happen, it will cut off oxygen supply for your baby, food and oxygen supply for your baby, and then your baby could die. And there's no significant way of knowing if this has happened until it gets to the critical stage. So they wanted to leave me at the hospital for about 2 hours, according to what they told me at first. And I'm like, okay, 2 hours is fine. And then 2 hours they came back, said they monitored the baby's heartbeat, and they monitored me and I was fine, and they were just going to get paperwork so I would leave. And I'm like, okay. Between them getting paperwork and me waiting for them, the nurse came in and said, oh, the doctor said I can't leave, that during when they were watching the baby's heart beat, that it went low about 3 times in a specific period, which shouldn't be, or which like caused like a red flag for them. So they wanted to keep me more to watch. And I'm like, what's going on now? I feel fine. It's just the pain, my lower abdomen, blah, blah, blah. They checked on my lower abdomen, did not see anything. They said it was because of the way I strained myself during the fall that I had a lot of muscle tear there. Other than that, that's not, their issue was not even the pain that I used in coming into the hospital. It was more on another level. And I'm like, okay, fine, watch me. And within the next 2 hours of them watching me, your girl's still having contractions. Mind you, I am still 32 weeks pregnant. I wasn't full term yet to have delivered the baby at that stage. It was still too early, so it would be like a premature birth. And then if I was too late for them to try to stop the contractions. So I was contracting back to back, like I was in labor. When I mean back to back, I mean like at first it started with every 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, then next and jump 5 minutes, next and jump 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I was contracting, I was in so much pain, and they couldn't stop the contractions from happening because I was way too, they said if I was a couple of weeks earlier and it was too early to deliver the baby, then they would have stopped the contraction from happening. But notwithstanding, they started educating me on premature birth, what happens when you give birth to a premature baby. I say, hey, just like that. It was not funny. It was one of the most scary experience I've ever had in my entire life. That period was it still feels like a dream anyway, but it wasn't funny as at that time. I was scared, I was freaking out. My husband was there by my side trying to keep me strong. My mom was praying at home, she was with the kids. And then they kept me on admission throughout the night. At night, I kept contracting and at some point, the doctor came in, nurses came in. They were telling me that I needed to take a shot of steroids. And then I was like, okay, what is the steroids for? And they said it was supposed to help with the baby's oxygen or breathing when during delivery or something like that. I don't really remember what it was basically supposed to help the baby if I was to put to bed at a premature phase. And according to what he was seeing, he said the way I was contracting, that there's no way I was not going to give birth. Like, you know, he seriously suspected I was going to give birth to the baby. And at that point, my heart just dropped. I'm like, this was not a plan. This was not a plan. I was freaking out. I didn't pack anything. I hadn't even arranged anything at that point. I just came to check myself because I was in so much pain because I fell down and I didn't know how dangerous it is for pregnant women to fall down. So this is like, you know, creating awareness towards that. Please, if you're pregnant, even if you're not pregnant and you fall down, please just go get yourself checked. Please. If you're pregnant, like as you're falling down, just be going straight to the hospital, because the doctor was like, I was so lucky I came in early, blah, blah, blah. That some women will brush it off, stay at home, and then they end up losing their babies. So please, 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 again, falling down while you're pregnant is very, very dangerous. So try as much as possible to go get yourself checked. Make sure your baby is okay if you're pregnant and you fall. Anyway, then at that point, when they were trying to educate me on taking a steroid shot, they told me that the disadvantage would be, even though it happens to a very, very small quantity of people, but that the baby would be susceptible to having ADHD when they grow. And the moment he said that, I'm like, nope, I do not want to give my baby that shot. So I just said, everybody should please excuse me. I was feeling overwhelmed. And then they left the room. And then I just closed my eyes and I cried. And I prayed. I said, God, me and you have agreements. I might not be the most religious person, I might not go to church every Sunday, but we both have an agreement, and this is not what we agreed upon. This baby is supposed to be born healthy, full-term, no stories, and I'm going to hold you to your word. And that was all I said, and I cleaned my eyes, and I called my husband, and I told my husband, see, I'm not taking the steroids. Look what they're talking about, ADHD. My husband was like, okay, fine. I called the doctors back in, and I told them I was not going to take it. I wanted to take the risk and watch and see. When I go into labor, I know I'm going into labor, but I'm not giving birth to this baby today. And with faith, after that happened, prayers work. Prayers work. Faith and prayers. God is real. God is real. Anyways, so let me not start preaching, but man, then after that happened, after I prayed and everything, 1 hour later, my contraction started spacing itself out from coming every 2 minutes to every 5 minutes, and then after like an hour, it spread out to every 10 minutes. And so when it spread out like that, they came back and said, you know what, since it's spreading out back, they would love to keep watching me. I was on admission already, so that was fine. The next day they changed the doctor changed shifts, so it was another doctor that saw me, and she finished checking me out, and then she said, I'm sorry if my voice is down, because again, this is a very, very emotional topic for me. So anyway, she checked me and I was fine. The baby was fine. They put me strictly on bed rest afterwards. Said if I should strain myself too much, it could push me into labor. So bed rest for the rest of my pregnancy, and that I would still, the thing that happened to me was that she said I would still continue feeling contractions till I delivered the baby. That's just from the fall, and I would still feel that pain till I deliver the baby. And yes, for the rest of my pregnancy, from that till the end of my pregnancy, I was on bed rest. I was having contractions non-stop, like not non-stop like every minute, but within an hour I would have like 1 or 2 contractions every single day within the 24 hours. So calculate it. And when I mean contraction, I don't mean like cramp, like I mean like contractions. Like at some point I was scared that I wouldn't even know when I go into labor if these contractions were going to continue like this. But the doctor said that when I go into labor, if I feel anything different, I would probably know. And that was exactly what happened. Stay tuned for my labor and delivery vlog and stroke story. But yeah, I was on bed rest the whole time. I stopped working out. I stopped going to work. I just, started taking my time. She said I should try as much as possible to minimize climbing up and down the stairs to the smallest quantity. Don't go out, be in your room and all that. So I was taking it easy. This was happening before Easter. Easter came. I tried as my possible best to make it as memorable as possible. I would leave the clip to run. So I'm gonna go hide the eggs outside, and then the kids are gonna find the eggs and fill up their baskets. Basically, that's just a little bit of fun activity for the kids to, have fun. It's Easter, make it a special day for them and all that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm already out of breath just by talking. Oh, pregnancy in its full glory. Anyway, yeah, they are currently eating upstairs right now. So after eating, they're gonna come downstairs and then everything will be all set. So this is all I've prepped for the Easter egg hunt, our usual ritual. As you all know, I would leave links above to previous videos we've done on Easter Sunday. We always do this every Easter anyway. So yeah, I bought cute Easter basket from the Dollar Tree with bunny ears just to make it a bit fun. And then their shoes are in front of it, so each person knows which bag belongs to them. And then I have all the Easter eggs right here. I'm gonna go hide them outside. Eat up all the eggs. Just all over the floor. I didn't hide it so much per se. There's some inside the flowers down there. That is where your basket is. Do not take another person's basket. Take your Crocs, put it on, and then pick up your basket.
How are you featuring them, please? Yeah! Look at the basket! Wow!
Auntie! It's Easter. Oh yeah, put on your Crocs, Mama. Okay? MK, where was your Crocs? In the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick your basket.
With bunny ears.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
You have your bunny ears, everybody? Oh yeah. You have to wear it. Put it on.
I am.
There you go. Oh, well, let me see your cute bunny ear. Wait, let me help you.
I did rabbit. It's the wrong way. Mine is the right way. Why? Why mine doesn't? I'm with the bunny.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yes. Yes. I see one egg. I see one egg. I see three eggs.
Mama.
Mommy, I found the Easter bunny egg. I found one too. Oh yeah.
Go, Mama, go. I found an egg.
Oh my God. Egg.
Mama, fast.
Mama, go look for more.
Oh my God.
Go look for more, Mama.
You see?
That's it.
Oh, she found a special one. Pick it up, Mama. Pick it up. Mama, see it right here. MK's taking it.
Okay, Mama, come over here. Come over here.
Oh, she found more. She found more. That's
Okay,
it.
put it
in your bag.
Go. See another one. See another one over there.
Where?
Sit. Oh. Okay, pick that one. See another one here, Mama. Yeah. Mama, see this one. See this one. Oh my goodness.
Be careful.
I did not get it yet. Is all the eggs gone?
No, it's not gone. You better look for it.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wait,
9,
after
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Mama, don't arrange yours and
16,
count
17. I have 17.
Okay.
17.
Then Mama count high. Wow. Mama, count yours.
I found the one.
Count them.
1, 2, 3,
Mama, count.
5, 6. No, I want to go this way. My bike. No, you know what? Go this way. Oh, wait, I'm going a little bit faster. Oh, no, I'm doing that.
And then, as you can see, everything went smoothly fine on Easter. And yeah, so that's my story time of how I fell down the stairs when I was 32 weeks pregnant. Yeah, that's my story time. It was very scary, very scary. Anyway, I hope this video helps someone out there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.